People bother me. They bother me because Brock Lesnar is natural and they think he's roided up. It just pisses me off, to be quite honest. No disrespect, Brock. You're a fucking, walking house. But, when your traps have traps, I don't know how much broccoli and salmon you could eat to get traps. The dude's fucking back has a face, my guy. All right, I was expecting us to sync at the end, but that works too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast.
Wait, did you see Connor Murphy?
Yo.
Connor Murphy replied to your YouTube video about Connor Murphy.
He made a video?
No, he said, Philion, I'd be honored to have you as my first male Parmesan yoga partner with a winky.
Oh, shit. Yo, you got to do it.
Sorry, Vinny.
No, honestly, that was a better start than the usual. Just welcome back to the podcast, your grandmother's favorite. But yeah, we're back. Awilda is our audience member today, which is weird because it's a Discord call, but we still have an audience member. I got nobody here besides Bowser, so I'm just chilling.
I'm chilling at this point. It's been over 10 days since I had symptoms of the coronavirus.
How we
feeling much better. So,
Let's go. But yeah, so let's talk about that right off the bat. You had Connor Murphy on your Twitch stream, by the way. Follow Philion on Twitch, twitch.tv/Philion.
It was a YouTube stream.
Oh, it was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, fill me in. I need to know all the details right now because I'm out of the loop.
Okay, so on Wednesday, I posted a vlog, right? I just had my camera follow me through the day. And that was the same day I had a scheduled call on Discord with Connor Murphy.
Okay.
So I was basically like, in my video about Connor Murphy a few weeks ago, I said, Connor, if you're down for a call at any time, I'd love to pick your brain about the Premasati yoga techniques, and I just want to see how you're doing. And then he messaged me on Instagram, and we made it happen. So on Wednesday, we jumped in a Discord call, we set up the live stream, and I went live on YouTube, and we peaked at 5,400 viewers.
That's incredible. How many concurrents? Like, how many people were there the entire time?
5,000.
Let's
go. It was nuts.
That's
for an
clean.
hour.
So how did it go? Was it smooth? Did you guys form a friendship?
Yeah,
What's
dude,
going
we
on?
really did.
Nice. You guys were bonding.
Yeah, I invited him to Sunday Sauce too. He said he'd be down.
Oh my God. We have to do that next week. Can he do that next week? Is he available?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude, I'll let him know.
I'm going to conduct research on this gentleman for literally the next 5 days, and then we'll record, and I'll be ready. Let's make it happen.
Well, you'll see my video because it was an hour-long conversation, and my editor, Doug, is going to take the best highlights of it and make it a 10 to 12-minute video. Perfect. So I'll make it nice and digestible. Everyone is asking me, where's the link? I missed it. And everyone that has seen it was like, dude, this was legendary.
Yeah, that's going to pop off for sure.
I have to say, though, the fact that me and you do the podcast every week, my interviewing was on point.
Dude, we've been practicing for that moment. You just didn't even know it.
I know.
It was beautiful. That's the thing, though. We're constantly working each week, developing our conversation skills. You'd be surprised just going out in the real world and going to dinner and having a conversation. We're better listeners, all right? We're better orators now. This podcast has just been the greatest thing in the world for the two of us. It's amazing. I love it.
So, yeah, tell me about this Minecraft you've been playing.
Listen, I'm cracked at Minecraft. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I just started playing. I did my first stream 2 or 3 nights ago, and it was literally so let me just tell you about that whole day. So this was on Thursday. Okay. I woke up pretty late. I got a productive day going after that, and then I had a dermatologist appointment. I don't know if I've talked about this on the sauce before, but basically from shaving, I get these ingrown hairs around my neck area, my jawline, and then sometimes they form into these little cysts. I think I've talked about this before, but they're basically these little cysts on the side of my neck, and I'm getting stressed out because they'll come for 2 weeks, then they'll go away, then they'll come back, and I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? So I scheduled an appointment months ago, and finally I was able to get in there. And I walk in, I sit on the table, the doctor comes in, she's like, all right, I'm going to give you an ointment. And I was like, whoa. You want to check them out? Can we make sure that I'm good here? Because you know me, I'm paranoid that I'm going to die every day. So she looks at them. I'm like, last time I was here, this was years ago, the doctor injected them and they got really small very quickly.
They injected them?
Bro, I got 4 needles in my neck right there on the spot. She leans me back in the seat. She's like, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Needle here. Blasted. She's like, how you feeling? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It was not comfortable. And then when I got home, I don't even know what the hell happened when I got home, but I guess I was feeling a little anxious, so I took an anxiety nap. It's my new thing. When I'm feeling anxious, I just nap. It's beautiful.
Do you have an anxiety blanket, or you just call it
your
anxiety nap?
instant sleep, right? So I pass out, and then when I wake up, it's 11:30 p.m. I think, and I'm like, yo, I want to do something different for stream tonight. Let's play some freaking Minecraft. Let's give it a shot. Because you know me right now, I'm in the mode where like I'm just trying everything, seeing what I like, seeing what sticks for sub growth, whatever. So I ended up scheduling a Minecraft stream for like 1 in the morning. Didn't tell anyone. Just 20 minutes before Minecraft.
I hopped in there. I was lurking in that stream.
Yeah, bro. Everyone's like, "Is this a troll?" Before it started, like, what is happening? And then it started. There was like 900 concurrents there, and an impromptu, random 2 in the morning Minecraft stream, and everybody loved it. So I was like, "Yo, I gotta turn this into a highlight video." So I hit up Brooks. I'm like, "Yo, when's the fastest you can get this done?" He's like, "I'll have it done by Saturday. Saturday, good." I'm like, "Absolutely." And then for the next 48 hours, people were like, "Where's the link to the stream?" And I was like, "Guys, I got to keep that private for now, similar to the Conor Murphy stream."
Bro, it's literally the same strategy with the Conor Murphy thing.
Because if everybody watches the actual, full-length thing, they're not going to want to watch the highlight video if they've already saw the footage. So, long story short, the video went up today. It's like my 5th most popular video in my last 10, and it's a banger. So go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's good stuff.
Nice, dude. Yeah, so I've been playing Rust. Now, do you know anything about Rust?
I've heard of Rust. I don't know the premise. I don't know anything about it other than the name.
It's literally adult Minecraft.
I'm in.
With Call of Duty mixed in.
Ooh, so you actually like kill people and stuff?
Bro, it's insane, yeah.
That's
you
crazy.
Legit. Okay, so the premise is to survive. Now, there's 2 ways to play. You could play it on a modded server or just a regular server, public, right?
Okay.
Or you can make your own server, and basically you could set the rules for whichever playstyle you want.
Okay.
So you literally spawn on a beach, naked, full nudity. I'm talking like Stromboli, everything.
Swingili. Wow, look at that.
Yep, and you start with a rock, and you basically work your way up to like living in like a full-blown society with helicopters and shit.
That is actually so cool.
So you start off with like, chopping down trees, you collect the wood, then you build yourself a little house, a sleeping bag. So if you die, you can respawn at the sleeping bag. But other people are in the server too, and they could come and raid your house, your base. They can take everything. So can me and you
start with our rocks and no clothes, just right next to each other, then we start our quest to take over the island?
Yes.
Dude, we have to do this on stream.
It's 100%. So much fun.
Dude, you know how cool it's going to be to send Brooks a video that's not Sunday Sauce and be like, "Yo, this is a gaming video with me and Phil. Do me a favor, edit that for us."
Yep. Dude, let's do it. So, do you know OTV, Offline TV?
I feel like I've heard of that too.
It's a bunch of like big creators, basically. They have like a content collective.
Gotcha.
And they have a server on Rust where it's all streamers and creators. And once I get partnered on Twitch, I'm hopping in that server. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it.
Dude, there's so many things we still have to do. Now that I know how to play Among Us, we got to stream Among Us. That we should do soon, too. So Phil has like one more stream he has to do until he's partner, or is it qualified for partner. So one day this week coming up, you guys should expect to see a Vinny Filion stream, live collab.
Among Us, yes.
It's going to be amazing. I'm so down. Dude, I'm such a troll. Just get so defensive, dude, every round. Yeah, no, I'm actually down. The thing with Minecraft, like, my approach to it right now is I kind of just want to treat it as, like, a chill vibe where, like, I just build my house. I'm really focused on my house. I have a room for my chicken. I don't know if you saw that part. I made it.
I didn't see that part, no.
Yeah, I have a pet chicken. His name's Mr. Clucky, and I made him a room of the house. And I got to say, man, like, my dad would be very proud. I made a sick house, dude. It was tight. It was very tight.
Nice.
Speaking of Conors, Conor McGregor, mate, tonight...
Who the fuck is that guy?
Gonna blast someone with his fucking shoulder blades. I can't wait, dude.
Bro, he's fighting Dustin Poirier, right?
Yeah, thank God you said that guy's name because I couldn't pronounce it for the life of me.
Now, this is their second fight.
Yeah, Conor beat the shit out of this guy like 4 years ago.
Bro, he beat the fuck out of him.
He beat the fuck out of him, bloke. I can't wait,
I do not see a situation where Conor McGregor loses.
I think he's just... Dude, he's in his prime right now.
He's cracked.
I'm cracked at Minecraft, and he's just cracked at life. This guy is just ready to start beating the shit out of people again, man. He wants to still fight Khabib, too. He's been talking in interviews. And someone actually brought up to him, what does he think of Jake Paul? I don't know if you've seen any of this stuff.
Dude, I've seen it all.
Yeah, dude, he's basically just like, yeah, I don't, it's not something we're ruling out completely. I think he's a confused, scared little boy, I was like, oh, here we go. Let's go, dude. This is going to be hype as shit. Apparently, Jake has signed, all the contractors signed for his next opponent. So we're going to find out who that is.
Are you serious?
In April, yeah. They're going to do
another
fight.
Is it Ben Askren?
We don't know yet. He just said it's going to be on Triller, I'm pretty sure. And the guy signed the contract today or yesterday or some shit like that.
Bro, what is Triller?
I downloaded it because you know me right now. I'm just like, dude, literally whatever sticks. We're throwing everything. Let's just call it the Squingili method. We're just fucking throwing shit all over the wall.
It's the Squingili method.
Hoping something sticks. Instead of just throwing like darts, we're throwing Squingili at the wall, you know? So it's basically like a TikTok type of thing. Like you can post short form content, you can go live, browse on the feed, scroll up and down.
Okay.
All these platforms are essentially just doing the TikTok model right now because it works. You see how
now
much
isn't
success
Josh
there is.
Richards like the chief? Like
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
he's a TikTok kid.
So he's from TikTok and he is an
Bro,
owner.
he's 18 years old, and they made this kid like
That's
the
legendary.
God Emperor of Triller, apparently.
That's crazy. But yeah, basically, I haven't really, finagled, big word, haven't finagled with the program that much or the app that much, but the UI looks like weird compared to TikTok, but that might also just be because I'm used to TikTok and this is an entirely different platform, but I'll definitely, look into it more and let you guys know how it is, but check it out. Because apparently, like, it's the app, but they also put on, like, mainstream fights. So that's
Interesting.
TikTok isn't putting on, like, mainstream television and shows.
So it's kind of like a DAZN, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a TikTok DAZN. Very, very fascinating. Phil, I'm telling you right now, I am developing an addiction. And
To what?
If you'd let me simp for a moment, this motherfucker Cody Ko.
Oh man,
I'm
You're
pretty
gonna
sure,
simp for Cody Ko
dude.
right
Right now, at this very moment, he's my favorite YouTuber. This dude, I have not belly laughed the way I've been belly laughing in a long time. I've been binging his content every night. I'm amazed at his comedic timing.
Well, he treats it as like stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah, it's fucking fantastic. So listen, Cody, if you ever stumble across this episode, for the love of God, come on our show. We have to talk. All right, this would just be groundbreaking. I'm amazed.
I'll hit him up.
Yeah, dude, we have to, cause like now I'm just a stan, and before I get like crazy obsessive, and I'm not gonna be able to have a conversation with the guy, we have to have him on because at least somewhat right now I could keep somewhat of like a level.
Why do you stand so hard? Can we talk about that?
It's interesting. I think once I like something, I like really like latch on, And
But it's a person.
in any facet of life. Yeah, it could be a person, it could be a new hobby, whatever. Once I have momentum with something, there's no stopping me. You know this. I've gone live every day for almost 2 years now. It's like I've started watching this guy's videos. My favorite videos he does are the cut videos where he reacts to the cut channel.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny because I used to watch the cut videos all the time. And Wilda is stepping out. Shout enough
Because
of us, dude.
I don't know if you can hear it, but something's smacking my door. Because Big Griff,
This big Griff. Oh, he's a horse.
which I'll put him in the frame. Let me get him. Griff, come.
Dude, he has the cutest dog you'll ever see in your life. Look at this. Look at this behemoth, bro.
Griff, say hi.
Are you kidding me? You guys have a similar head shape, honestly.
Bro, we're the same.
It's fucking fantastic. But yeah, that's not like a long segment I wanted to cover. I just wanted to say, like, I understand the hype. There's a reason this dude is so successful. His girlfriend Kelsey is fucking hilarious.
Bro, you should
Noelle's
check
fucking
out-
hilarious. They're
I was
all
about
great.
to say, check out Noel Miller because he does a lot of like I don't want to say traditional content, but like he bridges the gap between like YouTube and very high quality, big budget things. Like he
Yeah.
makes short films, he makes like music videos that look like they fucking belong on like MTV.
Which is something you said you wanted to do. You want to make a short film, right? I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I want to bust out a short film this year.
Dude,
I don't know of
can
what,
I be
but-
like a background character or something?
Yeah.
Dude, did I ever tell you the story where I acted in a student's film at Adelphi? They needed people. Dude, I was in like a AA meeting setting, and I had to talk about like how my wife left me or something. I can't remember the exact like context, but picture like a gymnasium, and we're all sitting in a circle, and they're like, "All right, Vinny, it's your turn." And I just walked in and got the line. I remember I was like, "I had a daughter." And I just went on this like soliloquy. They're like, "Yo, that was really good." I was like, "I don't know, man. It felt really off to me. Like, it's hard for me to like be very serious." I had a daughter.
Wait, so it's about Alcoholics Anonymous?
I don't remember the exact. I gotta see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure it was like
the
a
whiskey down.
I'm pretty sure it was a reenactment of an already like famous scene, and it was like a student film. Like they had to reshoot it. Remember, you had to do that all the time. Like they would give us a movie, and we'd have to remake something.
Bro, that was the worst with the acting class.
Oof. I didn't
She
take
would
that,
make-
but that
But
sounds
you
brutal.
know who my teacher was?
Was it the stand-up teacher?
No. Just like when you think of
I
our
already know.
department.
Yeah, I know who it is. Okay.
Okay.
Was
Bro.
she a hard ass with you?
Yes. Bro, she would make me do the most uncomfortable shit ever.
Yo, we used to brawl, dude. Like, we loved each other, but we also used to, like, I'll never forget. I think I've told this story on the podcast, dude. One time I was, like, asking about my grades, and we were in the hallway, and she just stopped. She goes, Vinny, you are annoying. I was just like, so taken aback. I was like, okay. Like, I just want to know what my grades are. Granted,
Yeah.
I was annoying, let's be honest. But, yeah, shout out to all the Adelphi professors. You guys are great. But what else did you do in that acting class? Do you feel like it, raised your acting chops?
I definitely think it did. A lot of like icebreakers and just like being completely comfortable with like talking to other people.
For sure. Did you ever take the stand-up class?
Yeah.
Dude, do you still have your
But I never had to perform.
Wait, did you take it during COVID? Or was this...
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
It was one of
okay.
my last classes.
Yeah, so we did a class at Adelphi. It was actually my first semester. I don't even know how I had the balls to do this, but... Or second semester. I was like, yo, I'm going to take stand-up comedy. And the final exam was performing stand-up in the city. And I did it. And it was fucking exhilarating, dude. Like...
I still have my set.
Dude, same. Yo, just wait till Sunday Sauce goes on the road, bro. Once
Yeah.
COVID's gone and we start doing
The
fucking
live
stand-up.
shows?
Yo, live shows would be a piece of cake. Are you kidding me? Feeding off the crowd?
I think you could
Amazing.
literally talk to anything or anyone.
Yeah, I'm prepared, dude.
Because like I would probably freeze up and just be like basking in the silence, and then you'd be like, you just take over. You know what I mean?
I think we would, like, it would be rocky at first, but whenever me and you just get the ball rolling in anything that we do, it's always like just, it's gold, my guy. It's easy peasy. Do you ever have a fear of, it just came to my mind now. Sometimes I'm like hesitant to start a new podcast because I have a podcast and I don't want the new thing that I'm watching to influence the way our show goes. Do you ever get like that?
I don't really watch any other podcasts.
Yeah, so like I have like my two go-to right now. Really, it's just Impulsive and Joe Rogan. And, clearly we don't sound like Impulsive or Joe Rogan, so like we're good. But like I feel like if I start watching new shit, I'm like a sponge. And I don't want Sunday Sauce to turn to like, another podcast part 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I want us to be us. Right. So like I get worried sometimes that if I watch something new that like I'll start like implementing like someone else's joke scheme or like the way they deliver, the way that they say their thing. It's hard for me sometimes to not be influenced by other creators.
What about topics? Do you like fear that too or no?
That's
another
different.
podcast talks about the same shit.
Yeah, well, that's different though because like we are a show that's similar to other shows where like we talk about what's going on in the world. So it's like if everyone else is talking about the same stuff, we at least bring like our own unique twist and spin to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's gonna happen sometimes too. Like there's gonna be like certain times and certain things that you record as a content creator where it's like when you're hanging out with friends and your friend last week made a funny joke and then you bring it to the other friends you're hanging out with. Like that happens. There's going to be influence when you're consuming so much content because I watch a lot of fucking videos, man. Like that's all I do when I'm not working is watching YouTube videos.
Same. I saw your brother go viral on TikTok.
This motherfucker, dude. Thank God you brought that up because I forgot. Dude, I've been busting my ass every day. Sleepless nights this week. Grinding on this short content. Joey goes, hey, I'm going to come out of TikTok retirement. This kid drops one video.
First video.
1.4 million it's at now, I think. He's cracked, dude. He's
and
cracked.
And half of it is a SpongeBob meme.
Bro, he's a legend. He just comes up with a great relatable thing that everyone's been through, throws it up, does a cool transition. Before you know it, 1.4 million views. I'm like, yo, I'm happy for you, but at the same time, what the fuck am I doing wrong, dude? Like, I've been trying so many different things. I've been experimenting like crazy. Swingili effect will pay off, though.
Does he have any plans with TikTok or no?
Bro, he pisses me off. This is what he does. He says he gets the clout, then he retires. So, like, right now, he feels like, all right, I got the clout for this week. I'm retiring.
Let me retire.
And then he'll come back with another banger in probably like 3 weeks. I'm like, yo, this is when you build the momentum. You get a video with over 1 million views, get another great one. Like, let's go.
He's already retired.
He's already retired. But yeah, dude, he's an absolute savage. Shout out Joey Caracciolo on TikTok. Make sure you guys check him out. But yeah, the Dermatologist, I haven't picked up my cream yet, but I have to apply this cream or this ointment, whatever you want to call it, to my face. before bed, and the dermatologist, the doctor said, make sure you don't get it on any clothes because it will bleach the clothes. So I don't know what the fuck is in this shit, but it's gonna make me look nice and
Dude,
smooth.
I went to the dermatologist a few weeks ago because my thumb is just like cracked into oblivion. I don't know if you could see it in the camera.
Ooh, yeah. Is that
It's
eczema?
just like no, it's just like super dry, but it's just my one right thumb. So I went to go get it checked out.
That's some primal shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I went to go check it out, and I had a wart on my elbow. So they like blowtorched it with a freezing thing.
Holy shit.
Didn't do shit because I still have the wart.
Damn. That's the fourth eye of truth, dude.
Yeah. So then,
He's just chilling.
so she gave me this ointment, but I had to go pick it up at like the, whatever the fuck it's called.
Pharmacy?
The pharmacist. Yeah.
So I think we both blacked out for a second there. I was like, whoa, what is that called? Pharmacy? Bam.
So I go to the pharmacy and they're like, yeah, we didn't receive anything. She didn't send it over. So I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Bro.
So then,
Same shit with me. I went there right after the doctor and it wasn't ready. And they're like, oh, they didn't send it yet. So I went home. I still haven't gone back to get it.
yeah, so get this. So that night I call, I'm like, yo, did you send it? And they're like, yeah, the doctor hasn't sent it yet, but I'll pressure her to like get it in. Next day, call the place. Yeah, nothing. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? So I call this place and they're like, yeah, she says just to put Vaseline on it. I'm like, yo, you gave me a prescription.
You understand
go-
this thing is growing. There's another person forming on my elbow. I got to get rid of this shit.
No, I was mad unprofessional. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Bro, in any profession, man, there's just like a level of laziness that humans have that just bleeds through sometimes. I don't care who you are, bro. Like in any facet of life, any aspect of life, you're going to go to a situation and you're going to be like, yo, just do your job. I had another encounter, not at the place that I talked about when Shady came on where I was treated rudely.
Right.
But I won't say where I was for this scenario, but I went to this place where I had to do a thing. And just 3 times at the counter, just rude. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, you're going to snap one day.
I'm going to walk over here to the guy that I know will treat me right. And I went over to my friend. Hey, buddy, I don't know his name. I'm like, hey, guy, how you doing? He's like, no problem, bud. I'll take care of you. Easy peasy. I'm out the door. Why though? Like, listen.
Are you going to snap?
Definitely. Because here's the thing, man. Like, I'm a human. You're a human. I'm here to do something and go home. I don't like to be out of the house. I'm a fucking hermit crab. Let's just do what we got to do, and I'm fucking out of here. You don't got to be rude about it. Like, nine times out of 10, things can be way more simple if people are just in good moods. But I know it's tough, I'm not in a good mood all the time. But, when I'm live streaming, for example, if I'm in a shitty mood, like, I'll preface I'm in a shitty mood just to let everybody know. So in the event that I am a little cranky, like, you'll know in advance. People, when you go, like, to the bank, they're not like, hey, just to let you know I'm in a bad mood today. They're just rude. And you have to just kind of deal with it in the moment and adapt,
Do your parents talk to you when you're streaming?
Like, do they come down and talk to me, like, into the office?
Yes.
Not usually.
Bro, I want to throw my computer out the fucking window whenever I get a knock on my door. Like, oh.
Yeah, dude. The thing that bugs me is in the kitchen. So I'm right below the kitchen. And those kitchen chairs that we have here are like 800 pounds. So when you just inch up to the fucking table or the island, whatever it's called, and it's never just one adjustment. It's like,
It's just Joey
I'm just down
being
here
a
like,
dick.
what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck is we doing, I used to be bad with that. I don't think we've ever talked about this. So basically, my setup has essentially been down here for, I would say, 90% of my YouTube career. And I used to be so anxious for people to hear me doing what I do down here. So I would have to go to every person in the house. I'd go to my dad. Yo, Dad, I'm about to make a video. Please don't come downstairs. Dad, I'm just letting you know. I'm about to. Please. Dad, I'm recording. I would send him like 3 texts to remind him. Dad, I'm recording. Please don't come downstairs. Sure as shit. Video would start. 10 minutes in, I'd hear him like in the washing room. And I'm just, once I hear someone, or this is back in the day, once I would hear someone, that's it. Video's over. I have to reset. Like my brain could not handle someone else hearing me. Now I'm like, bro, I'll go live at the Olive Garden on my phone. What the fuck is up, guys? I'm fucking chilling now,
Yeah, unlimited breadsticks.
Unlimited breadsticks. We have to go to the Olive Garden because that
I'm
place,
good, dude.
I feel like that place gets unnecessary hate.
I don't think so. I think it's absolute trash.
Listen, I'm not saying it's Italian cuisine that you'd get in Naples, But listen, Italian food is Italian food,
No, it's not. It's
People
like the
gonna get upset. I said
McDonald's
that.
of
I'm sorry.
Italian food.
All right. To all you Italian food connoisseurs out there, I'm gonna eat like a fat bastard tonight, bro. Nah, tonight's
What are you
bulk.
gonna get?
Tonight's bulk, and you see that?
I see the python.
That's
yeah.
what we call some White Claws and some Gatorade this morning. All right. Last night I got hammered, dude. And my new strat, I Uber Eats Gatorade, right? And I stock the fridge. So when I wake up and I'm hungover, I chug like one of those big sport Gatorades. They're huge.
That's a good strategy.
Dude, I was not hungover when I woke up today. It was fucking awesome, bro.
Have you ever tried Pedialyte?
Oh, yeah, that shit's great, too. The only thing with Pedialyte, though, is it tastes like absolute dog cheese dick. It's disgusting.
Dog cheese
Couldn't
dick?
think of what to say. I wanted to say either dog shit or cheese dick. And I just kind of said dog cheese dick. There we go. That's how my brain works. But yeah.
I'm convinced that shit just takes the hangover and throws it in the trash. Like,
oh, dude, the Gatorade
feel
just in my
fine.
system. Throwing haymakers, bro. Jabs and haymakers. Yeah, I can't wait till I have a YouTube fight, bro. Shit. You going to be in my corner?
Somebody asked me on stream how much would it take, like money, to fight, say, I don't know, Jake Paul. And I broke it down. I was pretty scientific about it. I said it would have to be a year's salary plus all the potentiality of getting punched in the head.
In other words, you need a huge back end here to make sure you get
I mean,
fucked
I
up.
lowballed it. I lowballed it. I said 250 grand.
Really?
Yeah.
I need more than that. Jake would beat the shit out of me, bro.
how-
I'm a little nematode. I would need at
fuck
least $1 million.
Did Anision Gibb get paid 800 to 900 grand?
Wait, we're in this studio tacking. Listen, I could get in there and I could do that, dude. I could do that.
And then I posed the question, like, would you get paid that much just to lose and be, like, have memes made about you for a few weeks, maybe a year? Like, did you really lose then?
I don't know. Like, that's tough for me. I don't know if I would want to be a meme, but, like, also have my bank account be, like, fucking big boy status, you know? It's tough.
Yeah.
It also depends, like, who you're fighting. Like, if Mike Tyson laid you out, it's like, yo, that's Mike Tyson. That's, like, hella respect, dude. Like, you got laid out by Mike Tyson. Like, I would rather do that, honestly. Like, I'd rather get just one shot from Mike Tyson and be laid out than, like, get beat up by Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Like,
Critically hit, yeah.
dude, if he hit you, he could probably kill me in a swing.
I think so.
I would have to, like, Anision Gibb crab dive out of there. By the way, shout out
I
Anision
think if
Gibb.
you stood still and he gave it all his power, I think he would kill you.
Why in God's name would I stand still? I'd be running around that ring like a chicken, bro. Like an actual, not like a metaphor. Like I would be like a chicken with his head cut off.
Get the fuck over here.
Oh my God, bro. I'd be like, Mike, you sure you want to do this? I'd be like, yo, Mike, let me get one hit, dude. Like as hard as I can. Just fucking jump up Superman punch. All right, don't worry. I'll make it look believable. Just fucking lay him out. Imagine that shit.
Wasn't he high during his last fight?
He apparently had mushrooms, like in preparation to the fight. Which,
Bro.
I've never done mushrooms, but dude, that shit looks crazy. Those fucking psychedelics, man.
Do you know all gas, no brakes?
Again, same thing I said earlier. I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
He's the kid with the curly hair. His name's like Andrew Callahan.
That
He does that.
sounds familiar.
He does the interviews on the road. They go mega viral where he goes to like Trump rallies. He goes to like,
Actually, I don't
Burning Man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this guy.
You've never seen All Gas No Brakes?
He's got a funny banner though. It's just like thumbs up on the side of the road with an RV.
Yeah, so he did a behind the scenes with Vice. It was pretty interesting. And he has permanent brain damage from doing mushrooms at 13 years old.
Listen, I mean, why are you doing mushrooms at 13?
Bro, I don't know, but
What the fuck? Go to the park and like play in the sandbox. I mean, you know what I was doing at 13? We used to do a thing called shoe wars. We would just take our shoes off at the park and just throw fucking shoes at each other.
well, maybe he went to the park and started eating the shrooms growing out of the grass.
Did he know that they were like a psychedelic drug, or was this kid like a cow that just wanted to eat? Like he just started eating
Bro,
mushrooms in the garden?
I have no idea.
Dude, these people are fucking weird, man. I feel like at 13, I know what to eat and what not to eat, bro. If I was at the park and I saw like a fucking, a giant mushroom billowing from the ground, I'm not gonna rip it out of the root and fucking start chewing on the thing.
Yeah, mushrooms
to
kind
have
of freak
known.
me out.
Yeah, dude, I remember my house used to have mushrooms like on the side of the property, like
Visually,
Oh,
it kind
yeah.
of fuck me up.
Dude, I hate them. The scary thing is that they're like living and shit, bro. They're like just alive.
They're a fungus.
They have spores, bro.
They're a fungus among us.
Ooh, yeah, there's a Pokemon called a Mungus, and it's literally a mushroom. Like, he's a mushroom with a face. It's pretty cool.
Is that your spirit Pokemon?
No, definitely not. I am a Charizard, in case you didn't
okay.
know, Phil. Phil, how does MrBeast just upload a banger every time?
He's got a formula that works.
I put me on record right now. He will pass PewDiePie.
Probably.
I would say in the next 5 years, and that might even be too long of a timetable.
Bro, I'd say in the next 2 years.
I'd say I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say conservative with it. 5 years, he's the biggest YouTube channel as far as like one creator and a team, not like a T-series conglomerate situation. Because what the fuck are they at by now? Are they still growing like rapidly like they were?
Oh, they were like bot farming, weren't they?
169 million subs.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
What do you even upload? Like they just upload like their, it was like Bollywood music and stuff like that, right? But like if you were a human with 169 million followers, what the hell do you even upload? Like, oh, what do my 169 million fans want to see today? Like,
yeah, dude. I mean, PewDiePie's kind of right there.
PewDiePie is a beast. The cool thing is too, do you like PewDiePie stuff? You ever watch PewDiePie stuff?
I haven't in a while, but I've definitely tuned in the past.
I feel like when you watch him, you can tell like there's a reason for his success. Like he's really good at what he does. His videos are super engaging. They make you want to keep watching. He's fucking fantastic, man.
Right.
I love PewDiePie stuff.
But MrBeast he's doing like this multiple channel approach. Do you know about that?
Oh yeah, he's got his gaming channel, which is I'm pretty sure it's over 10 million already, right? Yeah, 13.8 million. He's got MrBeast Shorts. You see that? He's got a Shorts channel.
Okay, he's got MrBeast, MrBeast Gaming, MrBeast Shorts, MrBeast 2, Beast Reacts.
Mr. Bro, which is like his little
Mr.
brother
Bro's
or something,
his brother.
Right? Yeah. What the fuck? I actually love that they're all like that, what is it, a tiger? Panther? Wolf?
I don't know, dude.
Whatever the
I
fuck
don't know what that is.
It kind of looks like me, to be honest. Pretty cool. But yeah, Beast Reacts. I'm interested in this. I gotta check this out.
I haven't even seen. I didn't even know this was a channel.
This is literally just a reaction channel?
Last post was from 9 months ago, so I don't even know.
Yeah, they just have a channel with, what is this? How many? 4 million subs. They're just like, yeah, we'll make a reacts channel and throw some shit on there when we feel like it. So crazy, bro. Like, what?
I mean, his format is insanely high budgets. He has like, I'm gonna call it the blowjob face in every thumbnail.
Every thumbnail is the same thumbnail, essentially.
He does a lot of charity porn stuff, so people like tuning in to see him give money to people.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, this is so cool to see, though, because, like, I feel like PewDiePie, when you think PewDiePie, like, PewDiePie's been at the top for so long. I feel like MrBeast, you remember, like, his come-up. Like, when he would do videos of him saying, like, Logan Paul 100,000 times, now he has 5 channels that all have, like, upwards of 10 million.
Yeah, if
and
you sort
like,
by oldest, I mean,
crazy.
you could see his entire...
Dude,
like, he has videos from 5 years ago with, like, 10,000 views.
dude, that's just
And those are retroactive views. Like, obviously, he probably had only a couple hundred views. And then people went back to watch his old shit.
Yeah,
know
bro,
what I mean?
look at this. 3 years ago, counting to 300,000, Road to a Million, Part 1. It's an 11-hour stream where he just counts.
Yep.
39,000 likes. Isn't that insane? He's probably so happy he doesn't have to do shit like this anymore. Like, obviously, his videos have a shitload of effort put into them now. But,
Right.
I mean, it's not, sitting there counting to 100,000 or whatever. That's fucking crazy. Would you make a video like that?
If I was down and out and I needed content, yeah.
Just like, hey, guys, welcome back. Today, me and my third eye are going to count to 1 million. Get ready.
Would you?
I feel like I'm fucking crazy enough to pull off something like that. But the thing is, though, I don't think videos like that really take traction anymore. Like I'm the asshole that'll sit there and count to 100,000, and the video will get like 7,000 views.
Okay, you want to know something crazy?
Yes.
March 7th, 2016, so 4 years ago,
Okay.
he had 20K subscribers.
Dude, that's fucking insane. Can you imagine in 5 fucking years, bro, we're chilling over 10 million subs, podcast channels at like 8 million? Just fucking...
The podcast is at 8 million.
Just fucking... Well, you would think like our two channels would be bigger and then funnel to the podcast, but who knows? Maybe we'll switch it. Maybe the podcast's at 30 million and me and you are chilling at like, you know, a modest 5 million. Or we're just all universally at 50 million. Just, just across the board. Oh, dude, that's so sick, though. It's just crazy. Like, the more... I wonder, like, I wonder the pressure this guy feels. It's got to be immense.
Probably, dude.
Because, like, even when our views go up, like, I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, we've been crushing it. We got to make sure each episode's a banger. You know, it's tough to deliver these high-quality gems every week. But we're fucking naturals.
I mean, I definitely feel that pressure. And I'm, like me and you are, you know, smaller fish. I mean, he probably doesn't feel that different, though.
Yeah. He seems like a very humble, grounded dude. Be interesting to have a conversation with the guy.
Like you said, when you went to Logan's house, when you saw like all the wires and shit and the disorganization, recently on the H3 podcast, like they were like 20 minutes late to like interviewing D'Angelo Wallace.
Yeah.
And they were just talking about how like nobody has it together.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like it was so fascinating when I got there because like behind the scenes, like behind the table, there was like, you don't see it on the camera, but there were wires everywhere, just like at our little table set. There's wires all over the floor that you guys don't see either. I'm like, yo, like YouTubers are YouTubers, man. Like whether you're at, you know, 300,000 subscribers or 3 million, you know, there's like a level of like YouTubing that I'm sure there's people out there that are like ridiculously organized and like have all their wires tucked in. But a lot of people are just like, yo,
tech tips.
You're like, bro, if it's not in the shot, we're fucking good. Let's run it, you know?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. Anything to fill us in on this week?
Not much. I mean, the most exciting thing that happened like in my sphere is the Conor Murphy live stream. I'm trying to think of any like drama that went down. I know that Shane Dawson is getting like completely obliterated by everyone still.
Isn't he just kind of like went away though, right? After all that controversy, just like dipped.
Yeah, his approach was, let me just disappear for a bit.
Dude, like cancel culture is just so weird. Like, remember when you had beef with that? Who was that guy that you had beef with that you, like, obliterated off the face of the earth? You, like,
Kenny
fucking
KO?
Big Bang attacked the guy? Yeah. Kenny KO. So, like, I think one of his videos popped up in my feed, like, a week ago or whatever, and I clicked one of his videos, and, like, he's still doing his thing after he, like, completely tried to slander you and make you out to be this horrible person and that you're a liar and all this shit. But now it's just like, oh, you know, time's gone by, so, like, whatever. Like, you know, do people really get canceled, or is there just like always a sector of the internet that's pissed, but then like over time, like you're not just gonna keep putting energy towards that? It's kind of like, oh, they're still doing their thing, whatever.
I mean, it really depends what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. There's like things that are just completely ridiculous.
Cancel culture and the internet's gonna hold the person accountable for as long as, you know, they deem.
Yeah, it's we're in such a weird time. The other day I had like a thought. I went to like I think I went to Tom Brady's Instagram. I saw how many followers he had, and I was like, yo, like being able for everyone to have their own platform changed the world so much more than we realized. Like back in the day when like famous athletes were famous athletes, but they couldn't post to their IG and get 3 million views. You know what I mean? It was just like, yo, they were famous when they went to like events and stuff, and they would go on talk shows. Like talk shows were the medium. I find talk shows just so corny now.
I know, right?
Like when you have like vintage like podcast conversation and you see like people in a real level where you ask them a question and they respond to the question and the conversation just goes versus like, So you got a movie coming out, and what's this I heard on the set there was a bat that was flying around? Tell us that story. And they're like, oh, are you ready for this one? So there was this bat on the set, and he swooped by my head, and I grabbed him, right? I said, hey, get off the set. And then they act surprised, like, oh, that's so funny. Like, we didn't rehearse this 10 minutes before. It's just like,
Literally.
oh, God. Like,
It's because it's backed by big corporations, man, and they have scripts and shit that they have to follow.
it's just,
It's a dumbed down medium.
yeah, it's archaic, man. And no disrespect to the current, like, you know, night show hosts, because they're all really funny. But, like, it's just...
Larry King just died today.
Dude, I saw that, man. That was crazy. Rest in peace. I saw that on my Twitter. Yeah, that was wild.
Speaking of canceling, though, someone that got canceled and is still doing their thing, probably now more than ever, Tana Mongeau.
Tana Mongeau, man. She is like a mythical creature, I swear to God. Just being a mongoose.
But I mean, like, she was dragged and she still does, like... Bro, she has done every single thing wrong you can do on social media.
I think there's just like a level of like... People like will like... Can you name an example of someone that got canceled and like actually just went away forever? Someone that
Right
didn't
now-
get in like actual legal... Like, you think of like a Harvey Weinstein, like, yeah, no shit, that guy is a scum of the earth, he's canceled. And there's also
Right.
like legal repercussions. But like, are there things that like someone got canceled by the internet as a whole? Like, yo, this person's a piece of shit, get rid of them. And they literally just like stopped making videos, went away completely, and like never saw the light of day again. Because I feel
Yes.
like more times than not, who?
All the time.
So give me like 3 people.
Well, I mean, right now, Shane.
Okay, so you think he's just never coming back?
Not for a long time. I mean, Jenna Marbles.
Well, she did. So her case, you know what's so funny you brought her up? Because I was literally, one of my talking points was I was going to say how much I miss Jenna Marbles. Jenna didn't get canceled. Jenna chose to step back because it like the scrutiny of everybody was just a lot on her mental health. So like she made a decision for her to like step back after her apology video and no longer create. And like if she came back tomorrow, I guarantee you everyone would be like, yo, we're so happy she's back, you know, because she's a genuinely good person that, whatever, made jokes in the past that obviously were insensitive. And for like, times are constantly changing. Things that she joked about back in the day that might have been okay in that time period are not okay now. But Jenna doesn't have, at least, you know, I don't know her personally, but I don't think Jenna has a fucking bad bone in her body. You know, she's like the mom of the YouTube, man. I miss her. I miss her videos so much.
Dude, you know who has been an OG, and when I was looking at cameras, like her videos kept popping up? Justine.
Oh my God, she's the best, bro.
I feel like her and Jenna Marbles are like the mothers of YouTube.
Dude, Justine is just like, I just love how she gets hype over every Apple product, just like I do. Like, and it's just like, so when she opened the AirPod Maxes, I watched that whole video of her just like putting on headphones. She's like,
Do you think that's genuine though, or is she just playing it up?
I think so. I mean, listen, when I open, you know, a new Apple product, I'm not like jumping around the room, but if I made a video about it, I'd probably jump around the room. You know, like that's her thing. That's like her shtick, I guess. But yeah, dude, you want to talk about longevity? This girl's been going at it forever, bro. How long has she been posting? Let me go to her uploads and go to sort by, let's see here. Date added oldest. Oh my God, 14 years? The Oatmeal Project, Justine?
That's insane.
Bruh, this video was filmed on like a fucking potato, bruh.
A Nokia 3.
This is crazy. It's so cool to go back and watch like creators' first videos if they still have them up. You know, some creators archive all their old content. Damn shame. Trying to watch those OG Philly
At Phillion.
Trying to watch that OG shit, dude.
All right, I keep getting asked, and I'm gonna keep pressuring you.
I don't even think I know what's coming.
Wildy just laughed. How many OnlyFans are you sub to?
Bro, listen, we are not discussing the OnlyFans. I'll tell you how much steak I'm gonna order at dinner tonight, Wildy. You wanna know how much steak I'm gonna order? 3 steaks.
How much steak? 3?
3 steaks. Dude, they walk around. Look how good I am at just segueing.
Look at this
bro.
man
I'm a fucking
changing the
professional.
conversation.
They walk
Yo.
around with a big sword, basically.
Blink if it's over 5.
Dude, I just blink, dude. Listen to me. Sometimes I twitch and I blink, dude, and that's just life. So they walk around, they go, my friend, would you like some bacon wrapped in turkey and more bacon? I'm like, yeah, please. And they slice it into your plate, dude.
I think I know
Sick.
where this place is.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, we're going with
Is,
some cousins.
is it about 20 minutes from your house?
Yeah.
I know where it
You
is.
definitely know. We call it the Radizio, but it actually has like an actual restaurant name. I won't say
What
it.
is
but
the Radizio?
That's what like the walking around with the meat is. And
That's
dude,
what it's called?
bro.
That's the style of eating?
Yeah, bro. It's Portuguese. It also can be Brazilian, I'm pretty sure. But the one we go to is a Portuguese joint. Listen to me right now. My main mission is very simple. I want the chocolate cake, bro. All right?
They have good chocolate cake?
It's a chocolate. It's called the Mississippi Mudslide. My guy. Hard.
I feel like that's on Urban Dictionary meaning something else.
Don't even look it up. I don't even want to know. Hard exterior, soft in between. Nice soft supple bottom. Philly on. Tell you, Philly on.
Philly on.
Forget about it. Listen, I got a great grandmother of the week submission.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. This one caught my eye because we got the same last name. This is from Rory Caracciolo. Rory, I'll be honest with you. I picked this because we have the same last name because you didn't give me a lot to work with here, but this is just the great Nonna Caracciolo, a.k.a. Grams. That's all he said. Short, sweet, and to the point. And this is just, wait till you see these photos, Phil. They are just wholesome as fuck, bro. I love it. So, Rory, shout out to your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great Nonna. This is, and also maybe we're related. I don't know. It's possible, right?
Yeah, watch it just be your grandma you don't even know about.
Yeah, I'm just looking at these photos like, wait a second, Nonna? Is that you? The fuck? But yeah, man. Honestly, that's all I got this week. I had one more talking point where I wanted to bring up the game Spore because I think we could stream that and it would be hilarious. You start off as a microorganism.
Bro, that game is like 30 years old.
Yeah, I know, Phil. It's fucking fun, bro.
Kids used to play it that like had detention in my middle school.
Listen, I want to start as a single-celled organism, Phil, and then come on land like a fucking dinosaur and just...
Bro, that's literally Rust, except
Dude,
you're a human.
That's why I wanted to bring it up, because that came into my head when you brought up the Rust stuff, like when you would just like adapt and, become stronger.
It's mad fun, though, because in Rust, you can build like bow and arrows and shit. And you could take down people with better weapons. Like, it's all about, like, if me and you are, like, hiding out in the bush, squeeping along.
Squeepy-deepy,
we can squinjilly someone 1, 2, 3,
we can hit him with the Squinjilly 9000.
We can hit him with the Cousin Nunzio Gawk Gawk.
The Cousin Nunzio
9000.
Gluck Gluck breaking kneecaps with the Louisville Slugger. Down by Rockaway
Exactly.
Boulevard, they got good Ganesh down there. Fucking Cousin
And then-
Nunzio's gonna pick up a pack of cigarettes. He's gonna fucking show up to the party, bro.
Yeah, so let's do a Philion X Original 151 stream on Twitch.
Bro, I'm so excited for that. People aren't ready for us to be gamers, dude.
Bro,
Because I
I already am a
guarantee you there's a
gamer.
bulk of our audience that doesn't watch either of our channels. They just watch this, which is totally
Yeah.
fine if you want to do that. But wait till you start seeing the content overload. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we're on a hot streak.
We really are. Honestly, like when you just win as much as we win, dude, you gotta, take a step back and go, listen.
Yeah,
we're
when you
winning.
get fat victory royales.
When you're the last man standing on the Ark Island, dude, like you just gotta sit back and smell the roses sometimes and just be like, who the fuck is that guy? Just looking at the competition. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
How does Connor win tonight? I'm saying knockout first minute.
I mean, he's a striker, dude. He's gonna slap him in the head.
Imagine he just knocks this guy out and he just goes,
He's
I
going
want
to.
fucking Jake Paul. I'm gonna.
He would never say
Oh, it's
that.
not a KSI accent. I just went British over here. I want fucking Jake Paul. I want the little YouTuber.
I think in the first or second round, he's knocking out Dustin Poirier.
With what
With a
body? With what
southpaw.
body part? The back of his head. He's just gonna reverse headbutt him. Because Connor
No,
always
he's go-
does unorthodox shit, dude.
Not always. I mean, I was watching a highlight video, and
So
he literally he's so fast with his hands, he just pops you in the head, and then you just go down.
Did you see this motherfucker's legs in the Instagram photo?
Yeah, bro,
Bruh.
he's on something.
First of all,
He's
I
on
don't even know
something.
why he lines up in every shot like this, just like arch down. But bro, his quads had quads, and his quads had hamstrings.
Yeah.
What is that
He's
all
on that-
about?
He's
Yeah.
on that UFC juice pack, dude. I was
So-
trying to look up the testing for USADA because a lot of the times they test testosterone to epitestosterone, right? It's a
Okay.
ratio. Most males have in test to a E-test ratio of 1 to 1.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure what USADA tests for, but a lot of organizations allow a 4-to-1 ratio as natural. Meanwhile, so picture what I just said. That's 4 times the normal amount of a male. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they could... Okay, so basically it allows them to be on stuff, but there's a ceiling. But that ceiling is 4 times a normal human.
For some competitions. I couldn't find for USADA what it is. But
I remember listening to Joe Rogan and, like, I don't know if they all have, like, affiliation with each other or something and they can't be, like, as critical. Obviously, me and you are not associated with the UFC, but, like, apparently, like, the way Joe would put it, he'd be like, yeah, you know, they'll show up randomly at 3 in the morning, make you pee in a fucking cup or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I don't know.
But then you had Paulo Acosta, who was training in, like, I want to say Brazil or something, and he literally just, like, said, no, I'm not peeing in that. And then they're like, okay, we'll try again tomorrow.
Listen, man, like, just people bother me. They bother me because Brock Lesnar is natural, and they think he's roided up. It just pisses me off, to be quite honest. No disrespect, Brock. You're a fucking, you know, walking house. But, you know, when your traps have traps, I don't know how
When
much
your
your
quads have
broccoli and
quads.
salmon you could eat to get traps. The dude's fucking back has a face, my guy. I mean,
Yo, speaking of Cody Ko, he talks about steroids a lot. I guess he's just like into that niche in fitness industry.
Okay.
But he was on the Best Friends podcast with Dave Portnoy.
oh yeah, I
Barstool,
saw that recently. I have to watch that still.
and Josh Richards. And
Yeah.
he starts grilling Josh. He's like, yo, so how many of you in the Sway House are on roids?
He just does it, dude.
Yeah, and then Josh was like, well, it's not really steroids. It's something that I don't really know about. Meanwhile, he knows very well that he's just talking about Sarms.
Oh, okay, I've heard of Sarms before.
Same exact shit. It's just different in the way that it works. But I thought that was interesting.
I don't get...
Bryce Hall walks out looking like a fucking orangutan.
Looking like Lanky Kong from fucking DK64.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get
you
it,
get all
though,
those
like-
muscles from dancing on TikTok. Get the fuck
Bro,
out of here.
the Corvette, just fucking get you those real giant fucking dice
Corvette.
biceps. Hop
Yeah.
in the motherfucking jet black jet. Just fucking- But yo, it's like,
Yeah, yeet.
dude, I've been busting my ass for like a year and a half now to get lean. If I just walked into a fucking stream one day, just fucking yoked up, barely fitting in the fucking frame, veins everywhere, like, hey guys, we're gonna play some Mario 64. Fuck, and I'm just raging out. And I'm like, hey, you natty? Yeah, I'm fucking natty. It comes to the point where it's just like, just tell the truth, dude. You look like a fucking freak. You look like a comic book villain. Like, what are you doing? Jesus Christ.
Fucking joke, man.
Listen, everyone is gonna do what everybody's gonna do, you know? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Listen, The Rock fucking natural, bro. I don't know what you guys want me to tell you out here. He eats 90 pancakes and he gets
Yeah, he eats tilapia and drinks whiskey. No. Tequila.
See, like, it's so weird though. So these drugs though are different depending on what sport you're in and what you want to maximize, right? So like if Conor McGregor, for example, if you think he's on something and he starts like training heavy weights, would he then put on mass like some of these dudes that are just like freaks in bodybuilding? Or is it a completely different thing? Like, is what he takes essentially just something that makes the heart be able to pump faster and then he has better cardio? Like, what's the difference between these drugs?
I mean, someone like More Plates, More Dates, who's more knowledgeable about each steroid and what
He has
they
a
do,
great
would be
channel.
able to,
I love that guy.
would be able to give you a lot better answer. But the way you described it is basically how it works. There's certain compounds maximize certain things a lot better, like equipoise. They give it to horses for like the endurance. A lot of fucking triathletes and cyclists take equipoise.
They're just horses on bikes, bro.
Bro, literally.
What the fuck?
Like, Conor McGregor's not going to fucking take Tren because he's not trying to look like,
You won't be able to move those noodle arms, dude. He's got to be able to fucking have that reach.
But testosterone would baseline help every single faculty of fighting, you know?
Now, there's an age where your body stops producing the natural amount of like tests, and you could take tests as an older gentleman and you could still work out. But like, why do you always see like those old dudes that are just like at their prime at age 83
Yeah,
and they're fucking like yoked? Like, do they take more tests than their body was like leveled out at?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you just take the level that you're supposed to be at and train, you can like maintain a nice physique as opposed to going over.
If not even better.
Okay. Now there's
Because
just not
you-
like freak cases of people that just have like an absurd amount of tests that are just naturally like they look roided up. Is that ever possible or no?
I'm sure there's outliers, you know.
You ever
I
see
mean,
that
statistics,
greyhound
there's a-
dude that's like so jacked?
Okay, so that's not a greyhound. That is a whippet.
Whippet,
Now,
yeah.
The interesting thing with whippets and Belgian blue cows is they have a myostatin deficiency. Myostatin regulates muscle growth in the body.
Okay.
So they lack myostatin, so they can't regulate muscle growth. So they literally just keep building muscle, and it's actually, you know, like health complications.
Yeah, dude. Those pictures.
You ever see the picture of the cow that I put in my videos, the Belgian blue?
I think so. Yeah. Dude, that shit's crazy. Is it like a? I remember hearing it's like a mutation, right?
Yeah, it's not natural.
That's crazy, dude.
I mean, it's a genetic, like, problem.
Yeah, like they're not giving steroids to the whippet.
No.
Whippets are cool. You know, whippets are like I want the Italian Greyhound. Whippets are like the medium-sized ones. So it goes Italian Greyhounds, Whippet, and then full-blown Greyhound. Dude, fucking, I love dogs. Dogs are the best. Dogs are a reason why a lot of people lose productivity. At least for me personally, like when I wake up in the afternoon and Harley's just laying there next to me and she gives me that look where she just like raises her head off the pillow and gives me a little tilt, little head tilt.
Yep.
I'm like, how am I supposed to get out of this bed, sweetheart? How am I supposed to get out of this bed? It's the best. But yeah, I gotta go eat some meat. So like, anything else you want to cover before we wrap it up? This was a banger this week, dude. High energy.
I'm chilling, dude.
Hey, listen, once we're back in the studio, which might be next week, might be the week after, I'm sure we'll have the full hour-length episodes once. We had to be close, right? What do we had, 50-something? Yeah, about like 55
minutes.
with the intro, maybe like 56, 57. We fucking love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, subscribe. Leave some comments. What do you guys want us to talk about? We haven't done that in a while. Let us know topics you guys want us to cover in next week's episode. We love you guys. Let us know what your favorite part of this episode was. And Phil, any final words?
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
Hey, we love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, it's time to eat some meat, baby.